a 7-figure apparel business. All right, how I made a 7-figure apparel business. Before we even hop into it, I want y'all to know this is not just another workshop. This is not just another webinar. For those of y'all who've been watching me, know who I am, know that, you know, I'm really in the trenches with this. I really do this. I really been doing this. I'm not some kind of guru who just out here spitting stuff. You know, I started from additional 1-bedroom that I had in my old house, you know, got out of there, moved into the garage, my new house, basement, all the way up into a warehouse. You know, I've been grinding. You know, I've done over $1 million a year on Etsy. And not even that, I practice what I preach. I still do it to this day. Made 30 grand in the past 7 days alone. So here's the reason why I'm actually doing this, is because I get questions all of the time, like literally these are my DMs. You know, I'm not trying to show off on them, but y'all, for those of y'all who come from YouTube, know I'm really like flooded with this, and it's hard for me to control, and it's hard for me to get to anybody and everybody. So it's hard for me to respond, and that's why I wanted to come over here and make things clear for everybody so that you guys understand, you know, how simple this entire process can be for you. So my DMs are crazy. It's hard for me to respond to everybody. And then check it out. On YouTube, I get hundreds and hundreds of comments, and this is only what, 1, 2, 3, like, I don't know, close to like 20 videos. I have over 200 videos. I get new comments every day. I can't answer everybody. I'm only one person. All right. So here's one other thing that you might want to know before we hop into this, so that you know my information is valid. You know, I've helped hundreds of thousands of people out, whether you're just starting, whether you're experienced, or even if you're $1 billion company. There's a reason why, you know, I'm even able to be hired to, you know, do some consulting for companies just like this, you know, help them with marketing, helping them with sales and stuff like that. So, you know, that's on that bottom right, that's me inside of Printful. That's me doing some things there. And the other one as well, huge print shop. But that doesn't limit everything. Check this out. This is Fabian. He's been a part of this before. He had 0 experience, but the will to learn, and he put in the work. He started with Printify, which is print on demand platform. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about that. If you guys don't know how to get started, this is how he learned the game. And in 3 months, he did over $30,000. That's about $10,000 per month. And this is in Canada. So this isn't just the US. This works everywhere. This is in Canada. And I think Canada's currency is a little bit higher, so that might be even a little over $10,000 a month. I'm not too sure. Y'all can let me know. But check it out. This is also, if you already have something going on and you need something to switch it up and help you out, check this out. She was, let's see here. She was using the same techniques to find winning design, and that allowed her to generate over $6,000 in just 7 days. All right. And she said she was ready to quit because she was not generating enough in profits. So, you know, even if you already have a business, this is right here is going to help you scale up just a little more. All right. So another reason why I'm doing this, and check it out. This is an event that I was a part of. Recently, I got invited to Black Entrepreneurs Day, which honestly to me, it was like, I felt like a little intrusive. I'm like, why am I being invited here? It's a little weird, but it wasn't that weird once I got there, because, you know, Damon John, he curated this event, and this is one thing that he said, and it resonated with me, and I was like, this makes sense. He said, my story is a testament to my hard work, but more importantly, to the mentors and the community who has motivated and inspired him along the way. And that is why for every mentor in this room, you're very important. So that really clicked with me, and that made sense why I was there. So now I understand, like, you know, I was built for this. You know, I'm supposed to mentor. I'm supposed to help you guys. I'm supposed to coach. I'm supposed to do this so that I can help you guys out. All right. So check it out. Before we hop into it, I'm going to leave you guys with this right here. Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. You know, I'm about to give you guys some education. It might not be world changing. You know, I might not, you know, help out with climate or something, but we're going to be able to give you some education that's going to help you change your world and the way that you live your life, because, you know, money makes life a little bit easier. So I want you guys to be able to live a little bit easier. I want to help you guys generate a few more sales with those t-shirts or anything that you guys are printing. All right. So before we hop into it, we're about to get going now. Before we hop into it, check it out. I told you guys that I've had companies and even people pay me, just for some consulting, just for some help, 3,000, 4,000, 6,000. I had people pay me up to 10,000, even 15,000 just to get their help starting and even help scale their shop. All right. Or even, scale their t-shirt sales online. So I know for a fact myself, I learn a lot better when I invest in something and I need my money back in knowledge. So right now, I want you guys to imagine this right here, that you guys all just paid me. You paid me $3,000 to be here today. I owed you guys right now, I owe you guys $3,000. I owe you guys $3,000 in knowledge, and I want you guys to be able to put that to use as soon as we get off of this. All right. So right now, I owe you guys $3,000 in knowledge. All right. Dang, I owe you guys 3,000. So let's hop into it. Before we start, grab a pen and paper, take some notes, because the things that we're going to go over is going to be really crazy. You guys are going to be able to implement this into your business as soon as we get off of this. 2, put your phone on do not disturb. If you're in here, put on do not disturb, because like I said, people having connection issues. I don't want you to happen to be in here and then your phone get disconnected because someone called you or something. All right. 3, prepare yourself. Be ready. If you're ready for this, say yes or say you're all in. Let me know. If you're all in, say yes or say all in. All right, let's go. Y'all ready? Yes, yes, yes. All right, here we go. So these are the 3 keys that took me to 7 figures. For 1, how to start. 2, the winning product. 3, this is gonna blow y'all's mind, because especially for a lot of you all who have a print shop or do a lot of B2B, this is gonna help you out a lot. How to get bulk orders for your print shop or clothing brand. All right. So here we go. 1, how to start. I want you guys to understand that the game is not saturated. Everybody comes in here and says the game is saturated, but what you have to understand that is the fact that the apparel market is literally, what is it, 2022, right? $1.5 trillion. So you have to get this out of your head before you even get in the game, because you guys already put yourself in the wrong mind state by saying, oh, everybody's doing this, I can't get a piece of the pie. First of all, you got to switch up that mentality. Check it out. 2020, everybody thought the game was crazy. Everybody thought money was flooding in, but the industry was 1.4 trillion at that time. Right now it's 1.5. So it's still growing. If the game was saturated, I wouldn't be able to do sales like this. I wouldn't be shipping things out all the time. If the game was saturated, I wouldn't have done this about 7 years ago. This is the old Etsy dashboard. You can't even find these screenshots online if you wanted to, because this is screenshots I took when I first got into the game. This was like 2014, 2015. If the game was saturated, Tiffany, who's been a part of this, no longer works a regular job. She's doing this full time, making about 10 to 20 sales a day. To some people, that might not seem like a lot, but 20 times 20 is what, like $400, $400 a day, which ends up being, let me see, I can't do math. I can make some money, but I can't do math. That's over 100,000 for a fact. Like what, 140,000 or something? I don't know. It's over 6 figures though. That's not a lot to y'all. I don't know. So, all right, this is how it's done. Step 1, your store, customer buys products and makes the payment, right? And then once they make the payment, say if your product's $150, what you do is you forward that order to your supplier, and your supplier charges you $100. So you keep that difference, $50, and your supplier sends it to your customer. All right. So think about that. That's like the whole drop shipping process. But now this has been something that has turned into a process in the print on demand field, which is in apparel. So the way it works is a customer places an order, right, on your store, and the order goes to your print on demand provider. The print on demand provider prints your t-shirt and they ship it to your customer for you. So you don't have to do any of that type of heavy work. All right. Do not underestimate this. Do not underestimate the fact that you have a company that can print and ship for you. So you can literally start with almost no money, or even practically no money. Whenever you get an order, you can use that to fulfill the order. Do not underestimate the fact that you already have a print on demand company that can print and ship for you. And do not underestimate the fact of how big this industry actually is. All All right, so this is how you can start. For those of y'all who don't know, there's a company called Printify and there's a company called Printful. They print and ship your items to your customer for you. And what's crazy about Printify is they've also launched this lately, and I'm going to show you guys how you can use this in my third key. This is how you can order custom printed products in bulk, you know. So you can find a local print shop if you wanted to, or you can head right on here and pretty much already get things done in bulk. So you can also do the direct to consumer aspect if you have a customer that you want to sell to, or you can do things in bulk too. So you can sell B2B. All right. So like I said, last 7 days, still use this till this day. Print on demand is really dope. Do not underestimate this. It doesn't just work for your Etsy and Amazon shop as well. It also works for your Shopify shop. Jesus has been a part of this. He was able to break 10 grand in sales this month. And he said he's grateful to God and for me. So, hey, man, congratulations, Jesus. This is how it's done. The game is not saturated. If you guys was able to get $10,000 in sales this month and not have to lift up a finger, only a few things, let me know if you think this will work for you. If you agree, say yes. Let me know. Let me know, because we're going to hop into the second one. I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can find a winning product and exactly how you can sell it too. And you don't need design skills like everybody is saying neither. All right, so say yes if you agree. This is something that can work for you. And if you understand how print on demand works now. And you can also use print on demand if you already have the means to sell t-shirts. You can also use it for other products. Let's say if you had a popular t-shirt design, you can throw it on a mug and use print on demand to help you out and help you generate even more sales. Type in yes if you agree. All right. So let's hop into the second key right here. Second key, winning product. Winning product. This is, all right, this is going to be crazy. All right, so here we go. All right. It's a lot of different ways that you can do this, but here's one way we're going to do it. We want to be as straightforward as possible. We want to keep it simple. Obviously, there's a lot of ways to do it, but whenever you're getting into this game, do not overcomplicate it. Make it as simple as possible. Go on Amazon.com. Type in funny shirt, right? There's going to be thousands of shirts that pops up. You know, there's a whole bunch of them that you can click on. Just click on the first one you see. For this one right here, we're going to click on my dog thinks I'm cool. And once we click on it, we have our t-shirt, right? It's selling anywhere between $20.99 to $29.99, depending on the color and size that you pick, right? So what I want you to do now is head on over to this website right here. This is amzscout.net. What we're going to do is download their free Chrome extension. All right. So once you use their Google Chrome extension and add it on there, it's going to be this little icon right here on this top right. This top right. It's going to have like this little A+ right here and says Scout on the bottom of it. So we're going to click on that while we're on the page of our actual product. And then now once we are on here, we're going to click Run AMZ Scout Calculator. And now this is already going to let us know if this is a winning product or not. And check it out. This product right here is doing 1,638 sales per month. Per month. 1,638 sales per month. So let's go ahead and break that down real quick. 1,638 sales per month. So if this was self-fulfilled, an average cost for that would be $8 shipped. You know, you can print on the Gildan. You can get a 15-cent transfer, because this is a single color print. Even if it's full color, you can get one for like $1 or so. And shipping on average, like roughly under 4, over 4. So $4 shirt, $4 for shipping. And let's go ahead and break that down. The sales itself, $20.99 times 1,638 units sold per month. We end up with $34,381.62. Now let's break down our cost of goods. $8 times 1,638 units, $13,104. That's what it's going to cost us, right? So our profit ends up $21,277.62 per month. I don't know about y'all. Let me know if that's pretty good for your pocket. Let me know. Let me know. But check it out. If you don't have the means to print, that's okay. I just showed you guys print on demand, right? So print on demand on average costs around $13 shipped. It can even get a little bit lower. On Printful, you can get an enterprise account if you're already doing numbers. Or on Printify, you can pay for their $30 a month premium account, and pricing even gets dropped down a little bit more. So you can get a little bit under $13 shipped, right? But we're going to go ahead and do it at $13 shipped for our cost of goods. Cost of goods right here is about almost double, $21,294. But check it out, we ain't gotta do nothing. Once we already getting sales, this print on demand company is gonna print and ship everything to our customers for us. We're gonna be sitting on our butt on the beach while we're collecting $13,000.87 per month. Let me know, is this good for you? Is this something that can work for you all? Let me know. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're having connection issues, hit reconnect or try a different browser, try mobile, stuff like that. So if you're still asking, but is this good for you? Let me know. All right. The reason why I ask is because I do stuff like this all the time. We switch it up. We find a different design. We start selling that. This is not a drill. We put this t-shirt up. This shirt right here cost me $12.57 to produce and ship from a print on demand company, and they paid us $22 for this. Here's another one, a mug. Like I said, you don't always have to worry about just selling a t-shirt, because now we have access to hundreds of products when it comes to these companies, right? So here we are, we're selling a mug. Here we go again, $21.95 after they pay the shipping as well, and then our production costs $5.79, $8 to ship this mug. Our total cost is only $13.79. We make roughly a little over $7 in profit just off of this right here. But check this out. This is where it gets really crazy, because a lot of you all is thinking like, I need design skills to be able to move that fast. No, you don't. Don't you think it's amazing the fact that you don't need these skills? Because all you have to do is go back on the same platform and type in, here we go again, SVG. SVG stands for scalable vector graphic. So this is how we get the piece of art for our product that we're going to sell after we find that it's a winning design. And then we put it on our product on the print on demand platform. They print and ship it for us. This is how simple it can be, y'all. We have the design now. We didn't even have to make it. Here we go again, SVG. You can get the design for $1 or even $2. Choose the one that works for you. The one that is $1 works for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to know how to design. And check this out. The product earlier that was selling us, making us like $13,000 a month off print on demand. My dog thinks I'm cool. SVG. Back on Etsy.com. My dog thinks I'm cool. SVG. Check it out. We got all these products. $1.99. $1.99. $3. Someone's charging $3, but that's okay. Don't you think that's crazy? Does that make sense to y'all? Does that make sense? Y'all don't have to sit here and recreate the wheel. Find a design that's already winning, and then you can already find that design without you even having to make it neither. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense to y'all. Yes? Yes? All right, nice. All right, so I'm about to show you guys key number 3, and I told y'all this is going to be crazy for y'all. It don't matter what part of the game that y'all in. This is going to be crazy for y'all. All right, so this one right here, this is where the real money is made. This one right here is a big timer key right here. All right, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how to get leads. Exactly how to get leads. You know, for those of y'all who have a clothing brand, maybe you want to wholesale it or do a consignment with like a shop or something like that, and you don't even know who to get in touch with. Or for those of y'all who are printing and doing B2B, like how I showed you guys Printify earlier, like they do B2B, they print bulk, and you want to find a restaurant, like a big restaurant, and see if you can print t-shirts for the entire employees and without you even having to printing it. If you wanted to, this is how you get those huge orders, those 4 or 5 figure orders. All right. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We go on Google. You can Google anything. All right. Right here, for the sake of it, I'm going to Google Tilly's buyer LinkedIn. Usually the person works in marketing or HR that you want to look for. But right here, I'm just going to keep it simple. Tilly's buyer LinkedIn. The first person that comes up, Cy Wallace. He's a senior buyer for Tilly's. All right, so we're going to click on that. Once we click on that, check this out. We're on his LinkedIn profile. Cy Wallace, he's a senior buyer at Tilly's. All right, so once he's pulled up, we're going to scroll down a little bit, and we're going to see how long he's been with the company, because we want to make sure that, you know, he has some pull there. He has some leverage. You know, he's not someone new who doesn't know too much. All right, so he's been here at 4 years, so this might be a good person we want to get in contact with. So we're going to scroll back up. Why are we looking at Tilly's? Maybe we want to print shirts for their company, or maybe we have a clone brand that we want to wholesale to them, you know? So this is how we get in touch with him, right? We're going to copy his name, Cy Wallace, right? We're going to copy his name. We're going to go to this website right here. Make sure you write this down, hunter.io. Hunter.io. They have an email finder on here. This is crazy, right? We're getting a little crazy, right? All right, so we're going to type in his name, Cy Wallace, and we're going to type in Tillys.com, at Tillys.com. And check this out. Check this out. Boom. What does that say? What does that say? Y'all would have thought his email was cywallace at Tillys.com. Nah, it's WCY at Tillys.com. Now, you can use your imagination for this. You can look up like Home Depot. You can look up whoever, whatever restaurant you need to print t-shirts for. Or if you have a clothing brand, you know, you can find stores that you can wholesale to. This is exactly how you can get orders just like this. I get orders for 4 or 5 figures about 2-3 times a week, because contract printing is a serious thing that you need to be invested in if you're starting to run out of money to invest into something like your clothing brand. This is something that you can use if you have a print shop. This is how you get orders like this, because you're only one contact away from finding the right person to print for. This is how valuable this can be. You got to use your imagination when it comes to Google and hunter.io, but it's really that simple. All right. So do you think that was valuable, you guys? I just showed you guys exactly how you can get a 4 or 5 figure order. You know, my average order on that last week was about $5,000 per order on a contract job. Do you guys think that was valuable? Do you guys think that y'all made y'all's $3,000 back just from probably even learning that last key? What do y'all think? Let me know. Yes, type in yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So far we've covered how to start. You know, you can use a print on demand company. I don't care which one you use. Printify, Printful, those are like the 2 main ones right now. And then how to find a winning product. Don't overcomplicate this. Make it super easy. That's how you find a winning product that you can sell, you can hop into, put some money in your pocket. And how to find leads for high ticket orders using Google, LinkedIn, and hunter.io. All right. So let's really think about this. It doesn't take money to start. It probably takes like $10 if you're doing print on demand. Once you get an order in, that's whenever you pay for the order. But at that point, you'd already have the money from the order. It's a straightforward process. It's really simple. It's repeatable. You can do this. You know, you can find a product that's winning, go back, do it again. You can find a lead. You can find a contact. That contact doesn't work. Go back and find another one. That one works. Find another one. That one works. It's scalable because you don't really have to worry about building up your print shop. Just build up those relationships when it comes to, you know, finding someone to sell to, or scale just in a whole bunch of listings. If you're doing direct to consumer online, you now have the ability to grow. 2 things I want you guys to know is the fact that you don't need much to start, and you have the ability to be able to do this process. All right. So that's what we covered so far. But check this out. I want to bring you guys back a little bit. I want to let you guys know a little bit about me and how I got into this game. I had a really bright start. You know, I used to do graphic design. I wish I had like my really old ones. I started when I was about 13, 14 years old. Got into graphic design. I'm 32 years old now. You know, I've been doing graphic design for a long time, and I pretty much got into it by doing like college party designs, club flyers, and, you know, I even did some corporate stuff. As you can see, I did stuff for Enterprise. But when I started doing a whole bunch of the club stuff, I had like early access to nightclubs. I had early access to bottles and, you know, sections, and it was easy for me to turn up, you know. So, eventually, you know, I really lost track of myself, and it became more about the partying and the benefits that came with it instead of, you know, just focusing on my business. So, with that being said, this is something I've never even really shared before. You know, I lost a lot of hope in myself because, you know, I got locked up when I was 18, had a DUI, and, you know, I kept making the same mistakes. And, you know, same thing happened when I was 21. Actually, I wasn't even 18 yet. I was 17 right here. So, you know, I had to really get my mind straight. I ended up, that's when I moved to Atlanta, and, you know, I got myself back in college. And when I got out of college, I really had no plans. Only had $500 left. I made the biggest mistake, which was trying too many things. I was into videography. I used to shoot music videos. I used to shoot weddings. I used to shoot all kinds of things. I was still doing graphic design. I was just starting to get into e-com and stuff. Income was all over the place until I did this one thing, which was just pretty much selling t-shirts and keeping things as simple as possible. A lot of times we tell ourselves that it's hard to do things, but really keeping it simple made me get on the right track. And that's what I want you guys to understand. Don't overcomplicate it like y'all need everything in the world to accomplish things. You know, sometimes our inner demons tell ourselves that we can't, but today I want to tell you guys that you can. And I want you guys to understand the fact that you guys are capable of everything. I used to let the sorry version of myself tell myself that I'm not worthy of anything because it never worked out for me. But over time, the harder I worked, the more I was able to run away from that version of myself, that sorry version of myself. I gave you guys the keys that took me to 7 figures, but I'm about to give you guys another gift in a second. But one thing I want you guys to leave here with today is the courage to tell yourself that you are worthy of everything you ever worked hard for. Say yes if you agree to that. Say yes if you're going to have the courage to tell yourself that. You deserve a better life. Say yes. You're going to stop getting in your own way. Say yes. Any successful person I've ever met who had no money when they started had belief. They believed in themselves. And from this day forward, I want you guys to start believing in yourself. Stop letting yourself down. Say yes if you're going to stop doing that to yourself. Say yes if you're going to stop letting that inner demon telling you what to do. If you're going to start believing in yourself from this day forward, say yes. Like I said, I used to tell myself that I can't, but over time I started telling myself that I can. And after I started telling myself that I can, you know, my life really turned around. I'm not doing this to boast or brag or whatever, but you know, now I have 2 kids. I got a wife. You know, we're able to go vacation like whenever we want, just because like we have things in place where when we sell t-shirts, we're not always the ones who have to print and ship it. And we're able to get high ticket orders. Say if like we have to manage it, we don't even really have to worry about it too much. Cause you know, eventually over time, I've realized it's not about the money to me. It's about earning it, because I love to earn money. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it's not even just about earning. You know, I'm able to use it to better my life. You know, I take my kids to Disney about 3-4 times a year. I don't know why I haven't invested in an annual pass. I'm wasting money right there. But anyways, you know, I even was able to buy like my dream cars and whatnot. Bought a Tesla, bought a GTR. That's been my dream car for a long time. And I've realized, you know, for one, I like to earn money, but 2, I like to help other people earn money as well. So that's when I got on YouTube. Let me know, for those of y'all who watch the YouTube channel, let me know if I've helped you make any type of money down below. I'm going to take a look at it in a second. Let me know. So my life turned around at this point, and you know, I wanted to help other people turn their lives around. So that's why I got into the YouTube. You know, I have over 200 videos on here. A lot of you all will know that I'm not just another guru on here. I really put in the work, and you know, I love to earn money. And I love to help other people earn money as well. So with that being said, dang, someone said they make 6 figures a year just off of the video. Hold on, y'all got me 6 figures a year off of just the videos, and you started because of me, man. Hey man, congratulations to you. You're doing 4K a month, 5K a month. That's awesome. 10K a month print on it, man. That's what it's all about. All right, so my life turned around because, you know, I lost hope in myself. I lost everything about myself, and eventually over time I started to believe in myself again. And I want you guys to be able to believe in yourselves too. And I want y'all to understand that it's time for you to turn your life around. So if you're this far invested, you know, I've realized I had 2 choices when I started this today. First choice was to pretty much give you guys everything straightforward and hope that you guys can still make it once we part ways. But now, you know, I have my second choice, which is to give you guys a little bit something more, you know, of a blueprint to help you grow. Something that's going to give you a little bit more of an active role in this, right? So that I can give you guys everything I possibly can to make sure your success is as certain as possible. So this is what I'm going to give you guys today. This works for brands, clothing brands, Etsy, Amazon shops, and print shops. T-shirt mastermind. Let me show you the inside real quick. You guys know, especially those of you all who watch YouTube, you know, everything I do is HD. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Like I said, this works for clothing brands. This works for, you know, if you have a generic print shop, if you have a B2B screen printing shop, this is how you can move forward with everything. This is proven, you know. This is Marcus right here. He was a part of this. I wanted to expand my printing business on Etsy. In life, we miss 100% of the shots we don't take. I'm glad I took this shot. He made over 20,000 revenue in under 4 months. And he's right. You do miss 100% of shots that you don't take. So I want you guys to make this shot. All right. This is proven. Melinda bought this June 23rd. This was June 23rd to August 17th. $10,000. That's crazy. Check this out. I could do this all day. I'm not sitting here trying to throw testimonials in y'all's face, but check this out. Lots of people just made my first sale. Got my first sale. The second picture, your class so helpful. I just started 10 lessons in. Already in last 7 days, $1,400. Third picture, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. I actually quit the business before because I got frustrated with not getting much business. That's the problem. We make things hard on ourselves. We make things frustrated. We make things too confusing. But if we keep things nice and clean and straightforward, check this out. Made over $16,000 just from this store alone. I have plenty of people who's been a part of this. Check this out. Look, let's see what these previous students have to say real quick.
Started to pick up. So like, I was the type of dude that was trying everything. Like I was starting a business here, there, like tried 10 different things before something finally worked.
I definitely owe the success to the guidance and mentorship from Rich. And the strategy that he has in place to make the business grow works so well.
I started to get more orders, and then it quickly balled into, like, I found a retail location. And
there is no doubt that this strategy that is in place can only go up from here. It is at such a constant that there's always some type of revenue coming in on the business.
That's actually where I learned about the Google Trends thing. So yes, get Rich's course because it's helpful. That's one of the things I did early on when I was starting on Etsy. That's actually where I learned a lot of my stuff. Go through that whole course. It will help you.
I'm very grateful for everything that Richard has taught me, to where that even now I've also learned a lot of the ropes and am able to do a lot of it on my own.
That helped my Etsy a ton. So like all my other listings, like obviously Etsy, it's like, oh, this person's selling stuff, let's push some of their other stuff. So my shirts started to do better. And in the process, I was learning how to make my listings better.
With that being said, I have room for another 20 people. I can't take in everybody. I want you to be one of 20 people to join this program. Say yes if you're going to be one of these 20. Learn step by step how to take your apparel business to the next level. I'm going to tell you guys exactly how this works. One, you will receive instant access to the best apparel training program out there, because this right here is going to be covering all 3 business models of the actual industry. So for those of you all who have a shop on Etsy or Amazon, for those of you all who have a clothing brand, for those of you all who are doing B2B, you know, for most of you all, you might have a clothing brand, but now you probably already understand that, but you don't even know that you can take your knowledge to a different part of the industry. You can start using that knowledge that you gain in creating clothing and start getting B2B orders. We have all of that training in here. We're covering all parts of the industry right here. We got clothing brands. We got the whole B2B aspect, even if you don't have printing equipment, and how to even get into finding the right items to sell, you know, on your Etsy, Amazon, or even your clothing brand, and how you can start getting high ticket orders just like this. So that's 1. 2, you will receive access to ask me questions. All right. So I've helped thousands leave their 9 to 5. You've already seen it. This is the price that I'm supposed to launch this program at. This is completely new right here. This is T-shirt Mastermind. And you guys already know, I've already gave you guys $3,000 worth of game on this actual training, right? So I was going to launch this at $29.97. I know. It's a little crazy, but the return on investment that you're actually getting is a little bit more crazy, right? But since you guys been a part of this training to the end, I want to give you guys a different price. I want to give you guys a more special price. At first, I told myself I'm going to give this to you guys at $9.97. You know, that's a fair price, right? For the amount that you're getting in return. But I want this to be super special to y'all, right? Because I want you guys to make use of this in the new year. So I'm going to even mark this down a little bit more for you all. And this is only for the next 20 serious people. The price I'm going to drop just for you all today is going to be $497. And that's not all. Like I said, this is a whole new program. This covers all of the entire industry, right? All the business models. So I'm going to throw in the bonus. Number 1, T-Shirt Seller Pro, which is an intensive marketplace training for selling on Etsy and Amazon. That's all of those people that you see making all of those sales. That's what they had, right? That was $997. I'm going to throw that in as a bonus in this right here. So just imagine you already have that where everybody is already making sales. And then you have this whole new program. Not only that, I made a whole new bonus for you all, contract printing. For those of you all who want those high ticket orders and want to take advantage of even getting better profit margins instead of using Printify, I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can start doing this, right? How to start doing this locally, how to use those leads. I'm going to even have an automated version of getting leads in this right here. I'm going to show you guys how you can take those leads and make sales and get high ticket orders and do this even locally for a better profit margin. So I'm going to show you guys that in this right here. And then bonus number 3, I got the heat press, $500 to $1 million course, right? You know, I made a video not too long ago. I guess it was long ago when I first started YouTube, $500 to $200,000, because that was my first year in this business. When I first got into the industry, I took a $500 heat press and I turned that into $200,000 in sales. But at this time now, I've done well over 7 figures, but just to make it look nice, $1 million, right? This is how you can take something, a very nice investment, and turn it into an over $1 million investment from just a heat press alone. So I'm including that as strategy in here. And bonus number 4, how to work with an influencer. If you have a print shop or you have a clothing brand and you want to learn how to work an influencer and how to work with them properly, I'm including this as a bonus. You know why I know this best? Because I've been on both sides. I've influenced, I've been an influencer, and I've also worked with influencers. So I'm going to let you guys know exactly how to find an influencer and how to figure out how to work with them. So all of those bonuses are in here. You get the t-shirt mastermind, you get all of those bonuses, you get the step-by-step guide to building a profitable apparel business, no matter what business model you are in. The true benefit of this is the fact that we tackle every business model in the industry. You get the whole clothing brand experience. You get the whole Etsy, Amazon model. You get the whole print shop experience. You get everything in one right here. And this is exactly how you unlock your full potential in this industry. So check it out. For those of y'all who are still a little bit weary about this, hey, thank you, Alicia, for joining. For those of you all who are not like Alicia, you get 100% money back guarantee. For any reason you're not satisfied, feel free to contact us. You know, 100% money back guarantee. And what a lot of you all don't even realize, this is why I buy courses all the time personally. This investment is a tax deductible. Next year, when the time comes around to do taxes, you can be like, man, I wish I had another $500 investment to write off. This will be it right here. Not only is it going to be an investment that you can write off, but it's going to be something that's going to help you make more sales. So that's how crazy this type of investment can be, because you can actually write it off. All right, so let's slow things down real quick. I got a quick question for you all. Thank you, Bill. Congratulations on joining. We only got a few more spots now, I guess. So to reach success, these 3 people did something that they all have in common. Feel free to let me know what you guys think they have in common. Yeah, success, perseverance. Okay, failure, true. Okay, failure, to expand on that, failure. Yes, right? So with their failure, you know, they had someone to help them correct their failure. They had coaches, they had mentors, they had people to tell them how to do things properly. You know, Bill Gates was actually mentored by Warren Buffett. You know, you all watched The Last Dance. You know, Jordan wasn't coming back without Coach Phil. And then Steve Jobs, he revealed the fact that he actually served as a mentor to Mark Zuckerberg. And all 3 of these are in the bees, billionaires. All right, so think about that. You need some coaching in your life. You need the right blueprint. You need the right track. This is it right here. You know, t-shirt mastermind, step-by-step guide to building a profitable apparel business. No matter what business model you are in, that's the true benefit of this. This is how you're going to unlock your full potential in this. You get all of these bonuses. T-shirt seller pro. You already seen everybody getting those sales. You get the contract printing. You get the whole heat press strategy of how I turn my life around. You get how to work with an influencer, 100% money back guarantee. If you are not satisfied, this course is a tax deductible. $497, only 20 spots. I guess 18, 17. I don't know how many people are commenting. T-shirtmastermind.com/it's time. Link should have been pulled up. I'm going to go ahead and type it down below once again. Make sure you click this as soon as you can, because I don't want your spot to be gone. Listen. Once you guys are in, I know one of the following will happen for you. You either start seeing your first 4 or 5 figure months, meaning you'll start seeing your first 6-figure year, or you'll gain all the extra time back from working so hard trying to figure out how to level up. Because there's a whole bunch of different things in here that can help you take things to another level. You know, I really been trying to put this together for a long time now, and now it's here. And for those of you all who know me, I've been putting in the work. You know, I've done things to the best of my ability to help. Once you are invested, you will see your return on investment, honestly, because you've already seen people who make their return on investment on just watching videos that I have on YouTube. Now, imagine what this right here can do for you. You know, it's really, for me, you guys already know, like, I've turned my life around. I've lost hope so many times in life, and it really won't do me any difference if you guys don't join. But if you guys join, it's going to make a huge difference for y'all, because for those of you all who feel alone, who, you know, I'm a father too. I have kids and I have a family, and I know what it feels like to have everything and have love and still feel alone because I'm so lost in my own business. And I don't want y'all to feel like that anymore. I don't want y'all to feel lost. I don't want y'all to feel alone, and I don't want y'all to have to suffer. I want you guys to be able to be on the right track, on the right way, in the right way. That's why I put this here. You know, I've lost hope so many times in life, and I don't want you guys to lose that neither. That's the most valuable thing that you can have, and I want you guys to have it. I want you guys to believe in it. There's really only a few things that's probably holding you back right now. You know, I was afraid at 1.2 because, like, really think about it. You really don't need much money to start. You have the ability to understand all these processes now. And the only thing that's ever stopped me in life is that I was afraid of finding that other version of me, because I never thought it would be possible. I always told myself that I wanted to be unstoppable. I wanted to be unstoppable. But what really changed for me is when I've realized that I've always been unstoppable. And I think that's something that you're probably about to realize about yourself too, because you want to be unstoppable. But the thing is, you already are, because if that was the case, you wouldn't have gone this far in life. You wouldn't have built your business up to be what it is now. You would have stopped a long time ago. You are unstoppable. You are worth everything that you invested your time into. You know, so with that being said, I'm not going to hold y'all up. I don't need to sit here and tell you guys what to do with y'all's money, because with this, I already know that y'all see the true benefit in it. And, you know, I want you guys to knock this new year out. I want you guys to take advantage of it. So whoever's in, I'm going to see y'all on the inside. Peace.